Okay, folks, I'm here right now to tell my side. Okay, last night I was doing a live feed on my channel, the Anonymous Republic Network, and every now and then I'll do it twice or three times. I would say if you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. Then after that, I'll say you can donate to my PayPal or Cash App. It's in the bottom of the channel description now. Thing is, a couple people wanted to donate, and I said, if you have a PayPal or Cash App account, you can do it that way too, through the thing. And now, maybe um, um, that before you donate to anybody or whatever, you want to make sure that the name you're sending to is spelled properly. So you don't get, you know, send it to the wrong person. In the bottom of the channel description, okay, it'll say Cash App, then Agent Grimlock. With the dollar sign at the end, then Agent with capital A, then Grimlock with capital G, together, all one thing. So someone allegedly wanted to send me $1,000, which was a bad idea. I thought it was a bad idea, thinking, because usually I'll say, $5, $10 in there. That's it, and more or less. So I was asked, did you get it? I said no. I'll check. I checked, didn't get it. So um, I didn't know if I was getting trolled or what, you know. And the thing is, um, I said, dude, um, you have the name spelled wrong, partially spelled wrong. It's Grim Lock, not Grim Lock. And I didn't get it. And I showed, I didn't get it. You know, I'll show again. I'll show again. Because the person spelled the last part of the name wrong. Um, didn't get it. See, it's all zero. If I got the money, it would said $1,000 right here. So now I got called a scam. I got called a scammer. You know, I said, you spell. I told the person to go look. You spell part of the name wrong. It's not Grim Luck. It's Grim Lock, like the Dinobot. Grim Lock, the Dinobot. And it's really just really wasn't partially of a good time right there for a good 20, 30 minutes. And I kept repeating because I go, look, I want to hammer it in. The thing is that if you're allegedly want to send some money to somebody, okay, make sure you make sure that there's not a letter missing. That's because if you look at the bottom of the channel description, okay, it'll say Cash App slash Agent Grimlock with the dollar sign on the end by the A, or PayPal with Reverend Auto 76, you know, and I would say, $5, $10 in there. That's it. More or less than that, If you want to send $1,000, that's on you. I mean, never asked for $1,000. Never did. I said you could, if you want, you could donate if you want. Not trying to say donate now. No, no. I'm patient. It's if you want to donate, it's your choosing. It's your choice. If you choose to donate, that's fine. If you choose not to, that's fine too, with respect. So after both of them left, one guy comes up and say, "You're a scammer," and go. I said, "Dude," I said, "Dude, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, okay? Let me ask you a really good question, okay? If you wanted to donate me, say like $10, right? Say like example $10, right? And you spelled part of the name wrong by accident, okay? And without double checking, you send the money anyway. Now, is it on me or on you? I would say morally on you because you didn't double check. Even though I mentioned it's Agent Grimlock, as in the lock, or the Dinobot Grimlock. So you're a scammer. You scam. I'm like, how? Is there any evidence? Right? Is there any evidence of that? You're running on hearsay, okay? So that's right on hearsay, without any evidence, got nothing, got nothing. And so I'm at a point that, look, you have to make sure you double check on the name you're sending the money to. If you misspell it by accident, that's understandable. But if you misspell it and not double check anyway, but just send it anyway, that's on you. So so I'm sitting here just like kept saying, you're scammer, scammer. How am I? How can that be when I didn't even get the dough? Never got it. You know, I saw it as allegedly going to send some money. Because you gotta understand, it's not the host of the live's fault. You gotta take responsibility for your actions of what you do, because you cannot blame the person that you're sending money to. Because the thing is, you have to make sure you have the name spelled right, okay? And make sure. You can't say, "Well, you're a scammer, you're a scammer, scammer." Dude, if you want to look at the channel's description of the Cash App and PayPal, you'll see it's Agent Grim Lock, not Law. And I had a feeling that I was getting that I was getting foot with, pretty much, pretty much, And because the thing is, I don't recommend sending $1,000. I do not recommend that. I do not. You know, $5 here, $10 here. That's fine. That's fine. I can deal with that. But the thing is, it's really just fucked up. Really, really fucked up. And I believe in hard work in what I do. I do have a Cash App account. I do have a PayPal account. And I put it in the description area. And I feel like you got to be careful because people who are watching could be just fucking with you. Don't know. Some are good people. Some are little rat bastards. But again, time to listen and pay attention carefully. Okay, I've donated money before to people, and I always make sure that it's everything is as is, the way the name is, how it's spelled to the T, right there. So it's one point after another that make sure you're not sending it to somebody else. All right, that's it. That's it. So I checked my email and checked my email and I got nothing. I got nothing here. Nothing saying that. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble now. And I checked my email and so I checked. I checked. I got nothing. Um, absolutely nothing. And no, nothing at all. You know. So I checked over and over. Nothing. Because if now they said we're going to report you, we're going to report you to you. Something. So I'm checking my email and nothing. Got nothing. Okay, nothing at all. And so I checked. Nothing. And nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. And so the thing is, you um, it's really kind of insane that thing is, look, any content creator needs to be careful. I mean, like seriously be careful because there are some people, these little bastards, will um, I would definitely just be careful. Yeah. Um, um, you know, it's your choice. Hey, chill out, chill. Um, if you want to donate, that's fine. If you want to, it's fine. It's fine. If you don't want to, it's fine. Yeah, too. With respect. But the thing is, if you're doing a live and if someone wants to donate, it's fine. If they don't, they don't. It's fine too. But the thing is, you have to be careful that they could be fucking with you too. They could be fucking with you. And so, if you want to donate, it's cool. If you don't want to, that's cool too. Um, but I do not recommend sending $1,000 or allegedly sending $1,000. That's a bad idea. Bad idea because someone's going to take it the wrong way. Um, that's why keep it minimal. Okay, keep it minimal. Um, someone wanted to donate $20. Yeah, that's cool. I can deal with that. But wanting to donate $1,000, no, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Keep it minimal. Okay, keep it minimal. Um, keep it minimal, and very 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 minimal. That's why I'm in here telling my side. My side. So also telling the dude here. Look, you are running on hearsay and bullshit. Okay? There's no evidence. Okay. If I would have got the dough of the money, it would have shown on my cash app. Um, but the thing is, I didn't get it. Instead of Agent Grim Lock, it's Agent Grim Luck. They put the U there, not the O. And I got called scammer, which I didn't do anything. You spelled part of the name wrong. There's a misspelled letter. You know, so also watch out for who's on your live feed. Be careful. Always be careful. Always pay attention to what they're commenting on, what they're saying. Be careful. Um, because if you don't, it's like keeping your eye off the ball. So just want to make sure that I tell my side of the story, my side. Um, it can be messy if it reaches that point. Um, I mean, it's just that you have a choice, and it's a good thing. We all have a choice. We can choose. You um, that's free will. Is that we can make a choice and we can choose. You know, you know. All right, folks. My name is Revan Ordo, spelled REVANORDO. And if you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. And always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. And we all see you in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.